Laurence Llewelyn-Bowen has ruled out ever working with Meghan Markle, saying the Duchess of Sussex is dull. The Changing Rooms icon, who returned to screens this week with a rebooting version of the show, made the remark in 2019 after it emerged that renovations at Meghan and Prince Harry's then home, Frogmore Cottage, would be overseen by designer Vicky Charles. The 56-year-old had previously worked on the interiors for the Queen and her late husband Prince Philip. Back in 2019, straight-talking Laurence said that Meghan's fashion sense was dull when speaking to News Corp in Australia. He said, "Meghan is far too dull, she'd run screaming for me." Laurence went on to defend himself on Loose Women, describing her as a lovely lady but a bit beige. "Now I would like to spring to my own defense," he started. "I was trying to break it to everyone gently that I don't want to design Frogmore Cottage. She's a lovely lady, but I don't want to. I think she has a strong sense of her own style, but it's a bit beige for me." And while he won't be helping out Meghan anytime soon, even if she asked him, it seems, Laurence would be more than happy to help out Camilla Parker Bowles. He told News Corp a few years ago, "My only hope for a proper, decent royal commission is when we get a Queen Camilla. She's just over the garden fence and I'm very much hoping for a royal command." Laurence was even hoping to set up his grandson with Princess Charlotte. "I adore him, and having brought up daughters to have a grandson is incredible," he said. "I was trying to persuade him the other day how pretty Princess Charlotte was." Changing Rooms returned to screens this week after 17 years away, with Laurence returning after his initial run as a designer and as the host. Controversially, Carol Smeally was not invited to return to the Revive show, despite hosting it between 1996 and 2003. Despite reportedly being disappointed that she was snubbed, Carol has actually had a major career change and become a humanist celebrant. That means she can officiate weddings, naming ceremonies and funerals, as she joined the Humanist Society Scotland back in 2018. Davina McCall has originally been lined up to host, but the presenting legend sadly had to drop out because of scheduling conflicts. Meghan Markle has a very specific reason why she never wears heavy makeup. Meghan Markle is rarely seen wearing heavy makeup in public, and it turns out there is a very simple reason why. The Duchess of Sussex has, throughout her years in the spotlight, let her natural radiance shine through by wearing little makeup on her face. And, according to the list, Meghan herself does this because she likes her freckles to be seen. In a recent YouTube feature, the narrator cites an interview Meghan conducted with Allure, a beauty magazine, in 2017. In the interview, Meghan is reported as saying, "To this day, my pet peeve is when my skin tone is changed and my freckles are airbrushed out." The list also references the former Suits actress, former hairstylist and makeup artist Lydia F. Sellers. She supposedly told Refinery29, "Every time I'd do her makeup she'd say, 'Can we just make sure my freckles are peeking through? I don't want a ton of foundation.'" The YouTube feature also references the makeup choices of Meghan's sister-in-law Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge. The list suggests that although Middleton is not one to sport winged eyeliner and false lashes, she is normally seen out and about looking fresh-faced with the help of some foundation, blush, and eyeliner. The list then goes on to report that in 2019, even while touring freezing cold Scandinavian countries, Middleton was committed to her minimal makeup style. These revelations come at an apparently difficult time for Meghan, with her family life in the news once again. Her estranged father Thomas Markle Sr. claimed in a recent interview on GB News that Meghan is no longer the daughter I knew. Then last week, her half-brother Thomas Markle Jr. joined the Big Brother house in Australia. In an interview he claimed that he told Prince Harry, "I think she's going to ruin your life," before the couple married.